What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, Falcon fans? You know what time it is. We got another episode of the pregame meal. Me and Turbo got a little something special for you today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. We got you covered. Let's go. What's going on, good people? You know what time it is. It's time for the pregame meal. We're going to get you tapped in. But before we get you tapped in, I got to bring my man Turbo into the building. Turbo, what it do, man? Run it back. Run it back. What's happening?
Yeah, man, up here chilling, man. I got a little lamb in me, chilling. Checking this active roster so we can talk about who here, who ain't here. So, hey, man, let's get it.
Hey, man, you know how we get down. And it's just a beautiful thing now. We got the first game of the season at home playing against a division rival who we swept last year. And honestly, I look for a little bit of shit. How do you feel us going into this game? Because everybody picked Tampa over us today, starting the season.
Man, they only picking Tampa because they won the division last year, despite getting swept. But I ain't worried, man. I ain't got no worries today. That's gonna feel like our other co-host K-Dub. I'm a little spicy today, man. Feel like it's 803 fresh. I'm ready to put my cleats on the ground with the team, baby.
Hey, I understand when you say that, man. And when you look at it, it's just one of those things where you just sit back and you're happy with what's going down, the moves that were made this offseason, and what we have cooking up. And can Jeff Ulbrich bring this defense to prominence this year compared to what we had last year with Jimmy Lake? You know what I mean? And it's the craziest thing or whatnot when we sit back and we think about it, because that defense started off as a top 10 defense in the league last year. That's what it started off as. And then we ended up falling to the wayside. But I got a good premonition about what this defense is going to look like this year. The thing that we are concerned with today is how is Elijah Wilkinson going to hold up and keeping Michael Penix's backside clean? That's going to be the key today. And also protecting Bijan.
I'm thinking we definitely should keep Bijan. I'm thinking we should definitely keep Bijan in for that backside block just in case Elijah a little weak over there. I got to get his footing going. Maybe put Algier in and run a two-back running back set, so that way we can have the option to hand off and have one for blocking.
I agree with you on that. And it was something that our other co-host Graybeard talked about last week, and we're talking about it now. The thing is consistency. This was something that he spoke on last week, and I can't wait to see how the consistency is going to flow in this ball game, because I think while Wilkinson is getting used to things, the consistency is going to be for those other veterans on that offensive line to keep everything in order and kind of help him out when it comes to keeping things in order, with being able to open running lanes and also passing lanes and take some of the pressure off of him coming up today. Because again, still got to deal with Hassan Reddick, and I think Hassan Reddick still is a good player, but I think we should be able to handle this guy when it comes to his pass rushing, because again, he was one of the top pass rushers. Hell, we even tried to get him at one point, if you remember. So
I think so.
Yeah, when he was going through that spat with Philadelphia, we were one of the teams that was trying to get him, but we didn't have the money on, better known as money, to be able to get him. Hey man, this is a little bit more relaxed than just the regular show on Thursday, man. This is a show we do for the fans, and we want to make sure that you guys understand we're fans as well. We just host the show during the week as we try to be as professional as we can, but it's just what it is.
Yeah. today.
Look who we got popping up in here already. We ain't even been on this thing 5 minutes, and look who the hell done popped up. Hey man, Will, what's going on? Pink Slip Will, we got a sound for you today. Welcome.
What's going on, fella? What's going on, Storm? What's going on, Turbo?
What
Running
up?
back. What's going on?
Will sitting at the dining room table with food on the table already during the pregame meal, trying to show it off. You see that, Turbo?
Man, I thought he had a mix of both some eggs and now we're cooking up some.
Yeah, I
That
got
I
from
thought it
church.
was.
Yeah, good day at church and got me some potato salad and some fingers or something like.
Did you pray? Is
Oh
the
yeah.
question. Did
Yes,
you?
sir. Yes,
I
sir. I
know
asked the
we
Lord.
praying
I
for.
said, Lord, nutrient for this food in my body. Eat it.
Hey,
Got
no,
so
I'm
got
talking
the
about
best
did
of
you
food
pray
before
for
you
the
put it in the
Falcons
flesh.
today? Because we need an
Oh
open
yeah,
season
yeah.
win. You got to put that in the prayer
Oh
box
yeah.
too.
Yeah, I did pray for the team, but overall, man, we just can't make no mistakes. We ain't playing next man up mentality. I need this offensive line to protect Pence's blind spot. We need Zach Robinson to be creative, mix pickles, onions, lettuce, tomatoes. We need different all type of variety in this
You
playbook.
name it.
Yeah, and defense, like I said, man, get after Baker Mayfield. Don't give him time to react or 2, 3 seconds to throw that ball. Cause the pressure's coming. Give him different looks that he didn't see before. So overall, man, Darnell Mooney going. I think Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Bijan Robinson going to step up. On the defense side, I need my pass rushers, Arnold Ebiketie, and the rest of the front seven, Hunt, fly around the ball. And secondary, AJ Terrell, Mike Hughes. You got the kid. What's his name out of Ohio State? You got an African name. I can't pronounce it.
Emeka Abuka.
Boca.
Emeka Abuka.
Yeah, Emeka Abuka must
He
contain him.
he was a problem for us Georgia fans. If you remember Emeka Abuka when Georgia won their second championship when we had to play Ohio State, when Marvin Harrison Jr. was knocked out of that game by Javon Bullard. Shout out to Warner Robins, Georgia's own. And Emeka Abuka was the guy who stepped up and started giving us problems also as well. He's one of those guys that's a very good route runner, strong at the point of attack with catching the football. Might not be the biggest guy in the world, but tough as nails. I'm going to be honest with you. He reminds me of a poor man, Steve Smith.
Yeah,
That's what he
yeah,
plays like. The difference is he's just not, he's just not as mean as Steve. But when you talk about the physical traits, it's exactly like Steve Smith.
yeah. And second thing, man, we have to stop the run early. And third downs, man, situation get off the field, and hopefully we could cover that middle. We need Diablo to cover that middle of the field on the seam routes and crossing routes.
Well,
Yeah,
you
man,
That's
we
all
know,
I.
got
offense not starting. They started Billy Bowman at the nickel spot. So
No, 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 no,
offense,
no, no, no. I ain't saying that. I'm talking like across the middle. I'm talking about the middle linebacker. I said Diablo. They need to put
oh, you
Diablo
said
on the
Diablo. I
middle.
thought you said D Alford.
No,
That's what it sounded like. My
no,
my
no,
bad.
no,
behind
no,
Debo. Yeah.
no. Devo, we need that to be covered, and it's gonna be coaching, fellas. All three phases, man. Gonna be coaches from offense, special teams. We got to
Yeah, man.
put teams in the 5 to 10 yard. So that's all I got to say. Y'all could continue.
Yeah, man. We gotta take advantage of some of these linemen being out over there. With Vita Vea out. I had to go back to the injury report. I know he's one of the big names that's out. A couple more people on their defense that's out. So we got to take advantage of that early, set the tone, get the run game going, and let Mike get into a rhythm so we can constantly move this ball. Because if we can get a rhythm going with Mike, knock the jitters off early, man, it's the sky's the limit.
Yeah,
And that's the thing, man. I don't know. I can honestly say I'm not trying to put all the pressure on Michael Penix Jr. because let's be real. This technically is his rookie year. Played 3 games
yeah,
last year. We expect big things out of him, but this is my thing. Establish the running game first. That's our bread and butter.
yeah,
Establish it.
yeah.
And
Facts.
then before you start letting Penix just air it out like that, guess what? Get Kyle Pitts involved in this offense first, starting off.
Yes,
You got
yes,
to get
Yeah,
him warmed up. At least if
yes.
you're going to let Penix throw across the middle in the seam route. Use Kyle Pitts' big body to move the chains. And then when that defense starts to play up, start hitting them over the top. That's
Yep.
the best way to do it.
Yep, I expect Cal Pitts Drake line have a good breakout game and like I said for me man it's gonna be for me I say time management and basically eliminate the explosive plays from Baker Mayfield. We know he got Mike Evans and the other tight end what's his name Oten. I think he out the
Cotton.
yeah I think he
Uh,
might be out. Is he out?
nah. I'm looking at they inactives right now. So tight end Devin Cope, Chris Godwin, Christian Isian, Benjamin Morris, Kendall Valdor, Josh Williams, and Tristan Wirfs.
Oh yeah,
Actives. And
we
Vita
got
Vea, he's game time decision. He is active for the day.
yeah
Well,
go ahead Ryan.
no, I was gonna say, well, what I'll do for you guys real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up that Tampa Bay Bucks injury report so we can have that up so you know what we're getting into. So give me a
Gotcha.
second, fellas. I got you because you guys brought up a great point, and I was like, well, hell, let's go ahead and move to it. I didn't even think about it, but I'm like, you know what? Since they talking about it, let's bring it up. So got the Tampa Bay Bucks injury report up here, folks, and here you go. Chris Godwin out.
Yeah.
Christian Izine, I want to make sure I don't butcher the kid's name. He's out with an oblique muscle. You got, like you said, Turbo, you said Vita Vea is questionable. Cade Otton, growing muscle. No, I'm not getting no Tampa stuff. Don't send me that. um, nah, Morrison is out. And it's just a lot of guys that just didn't participate in practice. Levante David, Mike Evans, you know, they practiced, but they were up and down. So at this point, we got to look at ours because they have ours listed. Mooney, questionable. We'll see.
Well, we know he's out. He's been declared out as of like 20
Is it
something
Jamal?
minutes ago. Vita
Yeah,
Vea, he was declared a go like 30 minutes ago. So you know those two.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
No. You're absolutely right. I'm just pulling up what we have right now. Clark Phillips III, you know, he's pretty much going to be a game time decision because those ribs. He might get a shot,
hmm
might show up, but for right now, it's nothing on him. You pretty much got DeMarco Hellams. He's not playing because of the
Yeah,
hamstring.
hamstring.
Jack Nielsen. The reason Jack Nielsen's not playing because I believe he would have probably got the start is because of that calf. Because
Yeah,
between him and Wilkinson, Nelson looked the best when it came to the run blocking. We just got to see what the hell the pass blocking is going to look like coming up when this kid gets his opportunity. So all I'm saying is at this point, all you can do is just sit back and just hope for us to not only win this game, but for us to be in a situation to where we can get out of this game healthy and we still have guys because this is a divisional game early in the season, very hard hitting, means a lot because whoever wins this game is going to have the leg up when it comes to the pretty much later on in the season when we got to go to
yeah.
Tampa.
And one more thing, Ryan, we have to finish, man. Early start, and we don't be hitting all cylinders, all gas, no brakes, man. We can't be playing, giving teams second chance of the ball, and we can't get comfortable with the scoreboard. We have to outrun them and put more points on the board, and our defense have to get turnovers to keep the offense, keep Baker
We
Mayfield on the sideline.
we must
I'm
tackle in
not.
the open field.
Yes.
Must make those open field tackles and contain Baker. Hopefully, I'm brain freeze. Pierce and the other guy that we just drafted.
Jalen
Hopefully,
Walker.
obviously, yeah. Well, hopefully, on opposite end they can contain Baker Mayfield. Keep him in that pocket. On your model, hopefully he can get up the middle, pressure him, put a little pressure in his face. That's gonna break Baker right there. And that way we can create some turnovers, some miscues, some bad throws, tips, whatever, and shut him down early. I ain't worried about their running game.
Me either, and I think we need a quarterback spot too, Ryan. Too. Let me tell you that I don't know who want to be being with position, but I think we need a quarterback spot just in case if
Maybe
they get time to
educated.
scramble out that field.
Jalen
Take who the-
Jalen Walker's going to be your quarterback spot. It's the reason we
yeah,
drafted him because he's a Swiss Army knife. If you watched him back at Georgia, he was one of those guys that was put on the fastest guys on the field pretty much in that quarterback spot because, yeah, Georgia lost to Alabama last year, but if you go back and look at it, Jalen Walker was pretty much the shadow that was following What's old boy's name? Number 4, Jalen Milrow. I almost said
Miro.
Evan Getty. Jalen Milrow. He was the guy that was responsible for Milrow. And Milrow had a couple of breaks or whatnot when he ran to the opposite side, but Jalen was fast enough to keep up with him and actually chase him down. So when you think about that, in this game, Jalen has to be able to follow this guy step for step. But as you said earlier, Diablo's another one that can run. No one's talking about that. So again, Baker has to worry about Jalen. He has to worry about JPJ. He's got to worry about Diablo, because those are the guys that are going to go from sideline to sideline in this ball game to try to make sure that they neutralize his legs in this game and make him one-dimensional where they're just going to throw, where he's going to
Yeah.
throw.
And I think we need to do a little different disguise, like you say, zone blitzes, free safety blitzes, strong safety blitzes, corner blitzes, press coverage, and some certain like a third of levels man-to-man coverage. But overall, I think Jeff Overs will have a good scheme playing against Tampa. We just have to eliminate the explosive plays across the middle and keep Mike Evans in check. I know it might be hard for AJ Terrell, but if we stop the wide receiver Rebecca, whatever his name is, we be fine. As long as we eliminate explosive plays. And I think we could handle them.
And the best part about this whole thing is the excitement that the city has now. If you remember the excitement last year, like I can honestly say the past 4 years, opening day for the Falcons, the stadium has been packed with our fans. I can honestly sit back and say that. And
I've been there.
And the thing is, that's rare, because think about it. It started when Arthur Smith got here, because we had fell off the wagon, and I'm not trying to bring back bad memories, but shout out to the fans that have been going to opening day from the time Arthur Smith got here, where the stadium was packed. Now, whatever y'all doing there, y'all gotta stay in there and make it hostile for Tampa. I understand that you got all the attractions you want to see. Listen, we need a home field advantage, fellas and ladies. We need that bad. Let's keep this home field advantage going, and let's put this team in a position where Atlanta has to start becoming a place where it's uncomfortable for people to play. We gotta continue to do that.
Yeah, exactly. And like
Because
I said, go ahead, Ryan.
Go ahead.
No. And
I
like I
was gonna
said,
say,
man,
when we look at
no, I was
this,
saying, man, everybody got to be in the business, man. I'm sorry I couldn't go this week, but I would be in when it gets Commanders. But like I said, do not sell your tickets, be there early before these Buck fans get loud. Have Baker Mayfield don't have his Simon count or no what, having miscommunication with his players all the time. And like I said, coach is gonna be important. I need Zach Robinson to get on his P's and Q's, and I need this offense to execute.
Yeah, because man, the last few games I went, crowd noise was actually there. I went and seen us beat the Cowgirls. I think it was last year. And crowd noise was there. Year before that, can't remember what game I went to, crowd noise was there. It was actually loud in there. Well, you had to yell almost to the next person or down the road. So yeah, the fans are showing up. The fans are excited. The team just got to put some on the field to match that excitement. And we'll keep coming. The first 3 games are usually loud. After that, we really start losing or looking bad or looking lost. People start spending their money. They sell their tickets to incoming fans and be done with it.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing that's dangerous when you talk about it. When you give up that type of advantage, but I also understand why some of the fans do it. Now, some people have emergencies, some things happen. I understand that, but you just giving up your tickets like that. Why even be a season ticket holder if you're gonna sell your tickets?
Well, let me just give you a background on how that works. So PSL, this just a public service announcement for anybody wondering about the PSL, how it works. So you pay your PSL fee. Then after that, you are charged for every game ticket. All 8 game tickets, you pay that up front. And they allow you to sell 6 tickets back. So some people be like, all right, I know I'm gonna make this, and this one, and they'll sell this, and this one. That's how my cousin do it. So she asked me which ones I want. I buy those from her. she may take 2, and then the other 6 she gonna sell. So that's how the ticket thing work. They allow you to sell up to 6, but you gotta attend 2 of the games as
Hey.
part of your PSL thing.
Well, we got a visitor in the house. We got a Bucks fan to come up in here. This is a first. We welcome all into the pregame meal show. Shot, what's going on, Skull?
What's up,
Welcome, welcome, welcome. What you got for us today, my guy? What's happening?
man? His injuries are crazy.
It's both. Well, think about it, man. Y'all right
Yeah.
tackles out. We're out. We
Left
got our
tackle,
right
I mean,
tackle
left
out.
tackle, or left
Hey,
tackle.
but you also got to look at it like this too. We have players that are up and down. Braylon Trice is out. That was the guy that was supposed to be starting for us this year. He's out again. So when we look at it, it's gonna be evenly matched today.
Because no Moody now. Because of no Moody.
It's a game time decision. We
He's
believe
out
he's
now.
gonna be out.
He's out now, according to Adam Schefter, we just reported not long ago.
Yeah, he's inactive.
Yeah, he's
Again, but
inactive. They
we still got.
activated him that he's inactive. So Adam Schefter, I'm looking at it right now on X or whatnot. Schefter put it out there, so he's out for the day.
Yeah. What do you think is the matchups are for the? What do you think is the key for this game, and how do you guys feel about this game?
Kyle Pitts is gonna be the key to this game. As a Kyle Pitts, I'm not a big Kyle Pitts fan, but I know you don't know that, Bucks, but Kyle
I know.
Pitts,
I
this
hate.
is used.
I hate him though.
Oh yeah, I don't like him either. But he traditionally has a good
He's a
game
killer.
against y'all.
He's the Bucks killer. That's why I hate him.
Oh, okay. That's what I was alluding to. He has a good game against y'all often.
Michael Penix too, man. I don't know. He's from Tampa. I don't know how is he gonna react today. He's from Tampa.
Around that day, he's from around that Dade City area. I know exactly where that
Hey,
is.
he finna put them cleats on the grind and drive the ball down the field, baby.
He's a Bucks
That's
fan
how you
too.
gonna react.
He's a Tampa fan. I don't know how he's gonna. I don't know how he's gonna react today. Good to see his. I don't know, man. I don't. How do you
This
guys
is his debut game.
Skull, I'm gonna give you this. I think the guy that's gonna be the player that's gonna be a problem because I think Todd Bowles is gonna prepare for Kyle Pitts because that was the guy who lit him up last time. I think the guy that's gonna hurt folks today is gonna be Tyler Algier, the guy that nobody's talking about because the way he runs downhill, Bijan's gonna have some effective plays, but I think Algier is gonna be the one that's gonna wear that Tampa defense down if we use him properly today.
And to add on to that,
who are you looking for towards the Bucks? Who's gonna be the killer for the Bucks? Maybe Ibuka? Who's gonna be the killer? Ibuka or Bucky?
No one has any film on Emeka Ibuka yet, no game film. So I think that's going to be his advantage. But us that are college football fans that also got to watch him at Ohio State understand, and I pointed this out a little earlier.
And
Great route runner.
Too.
He high points the football very well. He's a poor man Steve Smith. That's what I call him. But Tez Johnson is the sleeper for me for Tampa.
Yeah, me
if
too.
you want to talk about it, Tez Johnson, the kid out of Oregon.
Yep. The Bucky roommate, Bucky and Taz, I don't know. They might have both Oregon field day. I don't know.
Maybe so.
But the defense, though, for both sides, the defense is the key for both teams today. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I'm gonna keep it buck with you though. I'm gonna be real. Only Tampa players I'm really watching out is Antonio Winfield, and that's the safety y'all got, and probably Levante David. A lot of people sleeping on Levante David.
Don't sleep on Vita Veda. Don't sleep on Kansas. And
y'all got a front seven. Y'all got a front seven. I agree with that.
We also know Veda's not 100%. So how does that affect him this week?
But we got Roberts too. It's a replacement. Kansas play D tackle too, by the way. Kansas play D tackle or defensive. And DJ Roberts too. He's been balling up. Bucks been leading turnovers in preseason. Does that matter to you guys? Bucks is number one turnover this year in preseason.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't, because we've seen teams go undefeated in preseason and do everything right, and when the season comes around, they do everything wrong. We know that, and we did it.
Yep.
So, but to get back to Turbo's point, you were speaking on Algier because I was saying that I think Algier is going to be the one that everybody is going to sleep on because of the fact that people are going to be focused on Pitts and Bijan. How do you feel Algier can be used today, Turbo, and put in a situation to where he can actually be a very big difference maker for this ball game.
I think we should take those plays that we normally set Bijan up for the screen, run it with Algier. They're gonna be looking for us to run the screens with Bijan, and I think we should totally flip that, run it with Algier, mix it up so that way when he out there, nobody's looking for him, nobody's expecting him to be a catcher, which he's a very good pass catcher. And I think we'll kill him all day with that.
Yeah. Don't
And maybe some counters, mix them in on counters to run them up the middle, all to the side. But doing
Yeah,
that, I think we'll kill him with that.
Yeah. How do you
Yeah.
feel about Deion Jones returning home today? How do you guys feel about that? Deion Jones coming home, returning party.
Hey, I'm willing to
He
turn.
old.
Long as this is my thing. Long as we turn out the lights on his party, I'm fine.
Yeah,
That's how I
me
look at
too. And
You know,
I
you
think we
know,
want.
as a fan or an ex Falcon player, does it hurt though? Because some players, I don't know, because some players come to make a statement. I don't know. You guys get rid of players. I don't know how you
Uh,
guys. I don't know how do you guys feel. I don't know.
if it was
Well,
somebody like, for me, it was if it was Keanu Neal, that was a guy I really liked. So if he came home and tried to make a statement, I'd be a little salty about that.
You
Freeman, Freeman when he was running back, but nah, Deion Jones, he's cool, but he old now, and I'm okay with him coming back. Get
Same
your
as
money,
Julio.
man.
Same as
I'm
Julio
glad
Jones.
I'm
Turbo,
glad
you
he's
don't
able to
that
make
back.
a roster spot and get paid still, but I ain't
Turbo,
worried about it.
Turbo. Keanu Neal was the original Mr. Glass, man. Come on, now.
I know he was glass, but when
Bro,
he was out there, he was gonna hit you. But
bro,
man,
listen, Keanu Neal is pretty much
Yeah.
just like the Florida Gators quarterback right now that they're
Yeah.
talking about, DJ Lagway. He can't stay healthy, and that's a problem.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
How do you feel
I'm
about
just
Riddick? How do you feel about Riddick? He's a veteran defensive end. He's coming from
before we
revenge.
before we get to that part, Score, I want to welcome my guy C Double in the building. Welcome,
So,
welcome, C Dub.
Look, how y'all doing?
what's
I,
going
I
on?
made a promise, so I kind of want to make sure I keep good on it, especially for the historian Ryan. Plus, I like making the man laugh during my analysis, if you will. How y'all doing?
We
Yeah.
good.
we
Go ahead,
good.
Skull. I gotta let Skull finish his point. I was just making sure we introduced you so you're not just sitting there, and then I'm gonna let you chime in on how you feeling about the day. So, Skull, the
how
question
do
you were asking just now, go ahead, buddy.
how do you feel about
Yeah.
Riddick against the right tackle spot today? Riddick might have an edge on that side. Riddick might be a factor for you guys.
In the
Riddick
He's
running
out.
game, no. In the passing game, yeah. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
and somebody's gonna be open though on the defensive line. Somebody's gonna be able to get to the quarterback because somebody's gonna be double teaming Riddick and Vita Vita. Somebody Kansas and Yaya might be open coming to the quarterback.
Well, this is
Uh,
what you get. Penix can run.
Hmm.
He's not a pocket. He's not a pocket
I know.
passer.
I
That
know.
ain't
yeah,
Kirk Cousins.
I know that.
yeah, and I think we're gonna use. I think we'll probably use one of our running backs to pick up somebody. Pick that up.
Mm-hmm. So,
Mhm.
C Dub, what you got for us today, man?
Man, look, I have stayed quiet during the off season. I stayed quiet during training camp because it's like this. When you've been a fan for a team for a long time, you know what the weather looks like. You know what the breeze feels like. You don't need to go and try to manipulate anything. So I saw that Raheem didn't want to play his starters on offense. And two of our guys are not playing. So what a wonderful way to start. My thing is this. I want to see our defense. I want to see these young guys see what they can do. I want to see if all defense can, really are we let's see the change. Let's actually I've heard about it. Now let's see it. Now here's the thing though. Mooney being out is actually huge. I feel like it is. I felt like he was one that could keep Penix grounded to, and also keep attention off Drake. So now this is going to be interesting. Look, Todd Bowles still knows defense. And whether we like to admit it or not, Kurt actually was being able to prepare for the Todd Bowles defense because he's seen it, he knows it, he studied it. You know, as long as he wasn't going to great clips and complaining on social media, that's what he was doing. So my thing is this: we got to see it, guys. This is Michael Penix's rookie year. 3 games don't make a full year, and people study, and we're going to see what he could do. Now, my suggestion is with the Mooney injury, we need to start having Bijan flex out to the flat and have Algier in the backfield. Let's play with let's see, let's put Bijan in open space, make a man miss, some one-on-ones, whatever you could do, have him have some time, and then give Algier the ball. The other thing is, Vea's going to be playing, that defense. I will say this. Bijan did, even though it was like a suicide mission when he missed, or when he not missed, but he took on Via Vea, head on. I went, bro, that's a bold move there, Cotton, but he did. But my thing is this, man. I want to see this team, but my problem is, guys, I feel like this team can make some noise, but then it's the old factor of you look back and go, damn, this guy's our head coach. So we got to see it. We got to see what this is. And I will say this: I've heard some good things about the quarterback coach. I'm good. I'm happy with him. He did drop some notches on my belt though when I heard him say, "Look, Michael Penix and Kyle Pitts have been really getting close because they drive to the game together."
Mm-hmm.
That's all you could give me. Lions would be talking on the phone together.
Now here's something I'm gonna bring up for everybody in the chat. Now, they said this, and this is earlier.
Yeah,
it's a whole season that's gonna happen, but everybody said we made the wrong moves when it came to the pass rushers. I think they're wrong.
Wow.
Yeah,
they're wrong on that, because a lot of people are like, well, Jalen didn't do this, and I'm sitting here laughing. If you watch Jalen Walker in college, he played hurt a lot. That's what people don't know, and he played through injuries and still won the Butkus Award. You get what I'm saying?
Jalen Walker is good. Todd Bowles wanted him at number 19, according to the reports I've been hearing. They wanted him.
When you got a Bucks fan telling you that says a lot, because Todd Bowles understands how to evaluate defensive personnel. So we pretty much got, like I said, we pretty much got our linebacker that's pretty much a jack of all trades, and he also is going to be used to spy Baker Mayfield because of those legs. JPJ is the one that's going to be coming in being the wrecking ball. That's pretty much what that is.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I see it. JPJ.
Hey, I got a question for you. How do you guys feel about young Wade Koo? Is he better this year? Is he going to be better this year? How's he been doing? Young Wade Koo. I'm serious, bro.
Turbo, I'll let you guys answer that. I'm gonna sit back and stifle myself for a second.
I feel like I'm a long-haired cat around a bunch of rocking chairs when I see young Wei Koo. I'm sorry. I mean, look, you put a German guy out there to compete with him. I'm like, come on, give us a little more competition, because Mr. Hey, I kicked the ball. You ain't getting nothing out of here. You actually can put the fear of God in somebody to see if Koo really could step up. I don't know, man. He's just shaky. He's shaky.
He's shaky right now, man. But
is he 100% healthy now?
Man, he was.
I'm gonna give you this.
Long balls and clearing them through the upright, no problem. And just to not really let him compete like that, I'm a little disappointed. But at least we got him on practice squad, so cool.
I have a question for you guys. Is it gonna come down to the wire with young Wade Koo to win the game? Do you guys trust him there to come down to the wire to win the game?
I don't even want to see that. We don't want to see that. We do not want to see this year. I don't think we're gonna be trying to depend on Koo this year. We trying to execute and put points in the red zone. No field goals this year for us. So my
I'm just
mindset,
asking your honest opinion.
If it
Yeah,
was if it was the second game we was visiting y'all in Tampa, I lean on Koo more if his performance is there. But it's the initial game, nah, I don't want to lean on Koo right now. And
no,
with my
neither.
case of letting him
I'm gonna
go
be
slow,
real with you on this. I'm gonna tell you the honest to God truth, in my opinion. There's a kid that's out here right now that balled out in the USFL, and it's another local guy, Rodrigo Blankenship. Hell of a
Amen.
kicker. Problem was he dealt with injury when he was with the Colts. Now he rehabs, he gets better. Rodrigo was one of the top kickers in that league and was killing it. So he doesn't have a job right now.
Nope.
It's the offseason. He's still with the USFL. But my thing is this: get a man a 1-year contract to prove it. If Koo starts to screw up, he's in the state. He lives there in Georgia. He's staying in shape. And if you call him, he's going to be able to come in and perform because the man literally just played in the USFL. That's just me.
How do you feel about
If we're not comfortable with Koo, that's if we're not comfortable with him and he starts to screw up. I know Lenny Craig is the international player, but he don't have no experience. The truth is at this
How do you
point.
feel about how do you guys feel about the ESPN today and they pick all Falcons 3-2?
Man,
How do
they
you feel
picked they picked the
Oh, yeah,
Bucks
for the
on
Bucks.
Friday,
Come on,
man.
yeah, we seen that. They ain't
We
said nothing.
saw
They ain't
that.
give us no love.
And here's my thing.
now today?
Me and Kynes, listen, I appreciate you sticking up for the Falcons in the offseason the way that you did, but I understand why you made the pick of the Bucks. But I'm just gonna let you know this here, sweetheart. Don't try to jump back on the bandwagon when we start winning. I'm
it's
good
closed.
because it is closed. Because here's the thing:
Don't
if you
get
gonna pick us, ride with us, man. Don't
Do you
just
think
Yeah.
stick
this,
with us last
how do you
minute
guys feel?
like you
How
did.
do you guys think this game gonna go? Is it gonna go shootout, low scoring game, or do you think it's gonna go to overtime? What do you
Nah,
think?
I
Now
think
we
I think
gonna
it'll be
have
probably a close game.
it's gonna
I
be
ain't
a
mean to
4-quarter
interrupt.
game.
I, I think the last team that has the ball should win. I think that's kind of what we're looking at. And just because, look, whether we want to admit it or not, in our division, and that's what I'm saying, Baker's the dude.
Yeah. The
He's the
Falcons
dude.
own the Bucks, though. The Falcons own the Bucks. I hate to say it.
No. But remember, the guy that won those 2 games, he's on the bench.
Yeah.
Facts.
But
So
your team though, it's not the quarterback, it's your team. The team.
I know, but that quarterback, that the man that pulls the trigger, he gets a lot of the blame, but he should also get the credit too. And I will say, and look, I'm not a big Kirk Cousins guy, so it's not like I'm like tooting the man's horn. I'm just saying,
Kirk beat him
I
twice.
I want to look. What I'm wanting to see is Raheem going to cost us the game, or is he let the guys play this game and actually execute the way we can execute? Sometimes the best thing about being a good coach is not screwing it up.
Hey guys, penalties is the key and turnovers and special teams today. I really think. Penalties, turnovers, and special teams.
Mm-hmm.
Well, before we get to the next topics, I want to welcome my guy. Ron into the building today.
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up?
What up, Ron?
What's up?
You got
Long.
What's up, man? What you got for us? You sitting there squatting right now. I need to hear some words coming out. Don't squat, talk. Don't take a heavy, man.
Can Raheem get out of his own way today?
Oh Lord. I knew it was about to be some Raheem slander. I knew it was coming.
right. You know us.
I'm trying to give him a chance at least today before we start
Hey,
doing that. The
I
season
have a
ain't
question
even
for you guys.
started
Do
I
you
know
believe
it's
in
fun.
Ryan Moore versus Todd Bowles? Because both of them are bad coaches. Sorry to say it. Both of them are bad coaches.
Wait a minute. You saying Todd Bowles is a bad coach? The man that won the
He
division
can't
damn near
get us
5
over the
years
hump.
straight.
He can't get us over the hump.
Do you want to trade Todd Bowles for all the stuff we done dealt with within the past couple of years, bro?
No. I'm straight.
Hey, I
Yeah.
got
Hey,
your number
Least,
now.
least,
I see
least,
them sign
least,
there.
he
But
said
least
his
Todd
man
Bowles
at least y'all
call a
got
timeout.
division titles, bro, and he
we
called
expect
timeouts.
we expect Super Bowls.
But
Huh?
I ain't front. I don't know about Buccaneers. Y'all secondary got a lot of work to do because y'all need to put some pieces around Antonio
We got
Winfield.
the
He
other
need another.
corners though. Don't sleep on them
They
corners
they
that
they
we
gotta they
drafted.
gotta
I
y'all gotta put it on the
don't want to.
field.
I don't want
Zion
to
Put it on
just.
the field.
I don't want to just
Zion
slide
got paid,
past that
baby.
expect Super Bowl line that you put out, Bucks. Explain that to me. How do you expect Super Bowls?
because they done won 2 of them. That's why.
That's
That's
all.
Thank
their
you.
expectation. That's why.
But who it was? It was Tom
Hey,
Brady team. He
yeah,
had Gronk.
Hold on.
He got the players that
But
he
but
wanted.
but remember, before they had Brady, they had one of
Defensive
the.
coordinator. He was
Let's
the
be real.
DC. He was the
Before
defensive
they
coordinator.
had Brady, and look, y'all know it's ATL till I die. But the
Yeah.
one thing that you can say, that 03 defense that they had, Warren Sapp, Derek Brooks,
Yep.
and let's be real,
John
Derek
Lynch.
Brooks is the only
Randy
man.
Barber.
No, let's make sure I get this out. Now, y'all gonna be pissed, but I'm finna be realistic. I'm taking my Falcon glasses off. Derek Brooks is the only man to own Michael Vick. Let's get that
Amen.
straight.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
ain't no lie. Look at the footage. Derek
Thank you.
Brooks followed him to the bathroom. Derek Brooks used to literally gave us fits. You got and another guy, Simeon Rice. They
Yep.
had a hell of a defense in Tampa in that first Super Bowl. Wasn't just us.
I'm hearing that
yes.
Michael Penix
But
is
I'm talking
compared
about
to
this
Michael
this
Vick.
most recent one. They
Ryan,
went
don't
and got that
disappear.
without the Brady train.
Bowles defense, though. It was Bowles defense. We won that Super Bowl.
And
Yeah.
Brady did his thing, but look, the one thing y'all can't say is that defense wasn't legit with Todd Bowles running that thing.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Bruce
And we should have
Arians
went
ran the
after that
offense.
year. We should have went back to back if we lose to the Rams in the
I'm
NFC
sorry.
Championship.
Let me not discredit former Falcon quarterback Byron Leftwich. Byron Leftwich ran that offense. That's pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yep.
Byron Leftwich don't get enough credit for making the right call. Yes, Tom Brady was there, but whose offense was he running? Leftwich
He was
was
running.
running Bruce Arians'
It was
offense, which is an
BA.
air raid.
It was Bruce Irvin offense. No risk, no biscuit offense.
Exactly. And the thing is, when you got those type of guys that are running that, the type of cohesiveness, you get championships. What we're looking for in Atlanta at this point, we're looking for the cohesiveness with our OC and now our new defensive coordinator. If we can mesh this and make this good, I think we got a chance to be a legitimate
Falcons
team
should have hired
in this
Bill
season.
Belichick, though. In my opinion, Falcons should have hired Bill Belichick. Sorry to say it.
Nah,
No,
no, absolutely
Sorry.
not. Because he,
we
because
Ron, go
he can't
ahead.
even he can't even coach a thing out there. When he
Wait,
got embarrassed by
wait,
TCU.
wait. One thing, Bill Belichick is a great NFL head coach. He
Yep.
do know how to win in the NFL. He do. That was not all on Tom Brady. Bill Belichick had to put
I'll talk to you guys
together.
later. Bye bye.
All right. That was Bucks. He's normally in the chat with us. But Will, here's the thing about Belichick. The man, and I'm not no Belichick fan or apologist. The man literally had 70 players new on his roster. Only 38 stayed. So that's a brand new football team that don't even really know how to get out of a wet
Yeah,
paper bag yet.
I get you
So
saying they ain't got no identity.
no, they don't, because
Yeah,
those are 70 new players. You
Well,
have
got you.
to be able. The difference with college and the pros is this: college, I got to recruit and try to bring in a kid and convince him to come to me. In the pros, all right,
Yeah,
we gonna pick him, and this is what I want. It's a difference. They have no choice in the matter when they get drafted or selected. They do to a certain extent, but you have a little bit more yielding power with the talent that you bring in. With college, not only do you got to worry about recruiting them, you got to worry about keeping them there. So at the end of the day, Belichick is in a whole new world. Football is football, but the side of bringing in the talent and trying to keep the talent, that's a whole new language to him at this point. But we ain't gonna spend time on Belichick. Let's get back to these Falcons. Ron, you were saying something before you stepped off. You were pretty much starting trouble with Raheem Morris.
Yeah, I mean, can he get out of his own way? Can he let our coaches do their job today?
Well, first year was last year. You had an incompetent DC. Zach Robinson was a first-year offensive coordinator.
Right.
How can you get out the way? How can you get out the way of two guys that that's your first year with them, and you don't trust them all the way yet.
Who picked those guys?
That was a choice between him and Terry Fontenot. Both of them.
So if I know you're not ready at this level yet in the NFL, why would I bring you on my team?
But here's the question I got for you. I get what you're saying, but everybody has to have a start, sir. Everybody has to have a first time.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Everybody has to have a first time. You sitting here saying that, but let's be real. You got Shanahan. Shanahan grew up in the system. He came to us, and you put that there. Now, you're saying that Raheem Morris became a defensive coordinator before he became a head coach, and that was his first time. Now you're looking at Jeff Ulbrich, who was a linebacker coach and became one of the top defensive coordinators in the league because that was the first time. Yeah. So all I'm asking is this. When you get your job or you work a job and it's your first time, you're learning on the job as well as trying to meet expectations, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
I'm not sticking up for nobody, but I'm not sticking up for nobody. I'm just playing devil's advocate because y'all gonna feel how the hell y'all want to feel. But you at least got to give them a shot to learn what they're working with first.
Yep.
They have to learn their personnel. They have to learn this because guess what? If they're not given a chance to do so, how the hell can you succeed?
You're right.
I'm not trying to be right. I'm just trying to paint logic because there's a lot of fans out here saying the same thing you saying right now, and they're not thinking about it all the way around. And that's not an excuse. Now, in this year and next year, if they don't get it done, then you can sit back and say that. But in the first year, you got to give them a shot. And for them not knowing their personnel and doing what they did and almost winning a weak division, I got to give them credit. They had the division on lock. We just screwed up at the end.
Yeah, couldn't finish games out. That was a problem. Couldn't finish games out.
Super Bowl year, we went 8-8.
Yeah,
we went 8-8 before the Super Bowl year.
And I didn't even need you cut you off. The Falcons beat teams that the Buccaneers couldn't beat. We almost beat the Commanders. The Bucks got eliminated by the Commanders. Detroit Lions. Well, that was the year before last year. That was a little Arthur Smith. But like I said, now we got the players. It's all about the coaches putting the players in the right position to execute and make plays. So, like I said, the sky's the limit for this team. We just got to go out there, execute, don't make the mistakes, and keep fundamentals. No, serious.
No, I'm chuckling at Coach Brent because he's begging for DJ Turbo to pop a song for him.
I want to, man, but man, the way you two been acting, and man, we ain't gonna take that chance, Coach.
Yeah, they watching, they recording.
Yeah, man, they on everything.
We done seen channels get shut down.
Yeah, everybody been hitting me up by streaming the game, man. I'm like, I can't do it. Facebook got it shut down.
I think it's illegal to be doing streaming now. They making it like they suspending people without the NFL permission.
So we got Ant, my guy Ant White in the building. Shout out to Ant.
Yeah.
So Ant says Falcons don't have time to give anyone their first shot if you are in their position. You needed someone with experience on that defense last season. Raheem has no grace period this season. No, we're not talking about Raheem, Ant. We're not talking about Raheem. We were talking about his coordinator. We were talking about Zach Robinson at that point. That's what we were talking about. We weren't talking about Raheem. Raheem has been a head coach. I get where you coming from, but we're speaking on the offensive coordinator that was in his first year ever as an OC. It's a difference when it's your first time.
Yeah, like it's like your second year, you gotta execute better, and you got to get the points in the red zone because we was like 1 out of 5 inside the red zone, so we got to improve that in the red zone situations.
Yeah, we're not talking about Raheem because his name Jimmy Lake already had coached defense in the NFL at that point. So that's the reason he got fired and he didn't get a second shot like that. That was the reason why. And he brought in Ulbrich or whatnot because he works well with him. And you don't have to apologize about that because guess what? That opinion is welcome. Well, that opinion right there is welcome. Yeah, he doesn't get a grace period after this season because of the moves that they made in the draft to give up things to go make 2 first-round picks. and then all the stuff that they've done since he's been here. No, it's no grace period. You're absolutely right. So, fellas, how do y'all feel? StreamYard. Fellas, so how do y'all feel about the score today? What's your score predictions?
You ain't wrong.
27-17. Atlanta.
What's yours, Turbo?
Turbo.
21-9. Let's say they get 3 field goals. We keep them out the end zone the whole time. They just go field goals.
Wow.
Okay, my take, I say Buccaneers 14, Falcons 28.
I got 20. I got 28-17. I think what's gonna happen is the defense is gonna make a big play in the game to give our offense a chance to go up on them. But I think it's gonna be a close game within the first 3 quarters, and then the Falcons break that thing open in the 4th quarter. That's when I think it's gonna happen. But again, maybe the Falcons jump on them early.
Yeah.
I got Penix with 2 TDs today throwing. I also got Bijan and Tyler scoring 1, and possibly Kyle Pitts getting 1. So that's my 28 points.
I say we get 3 sacks today and 2 interceptions today.
Well, you said the bar kind of high. I ain't got 2 picks on it. I got a pick, but not 2.
You got 2.
I got a pick, but not 2, because that wide receiving core definitely is
something to watch. It's something to watch. You got Mike Evans, you got Emil Obuka. They got some receivers who get separation. So we need AJ Terrell and Mike Hughes to step up. I ain't worried about Billy Bowman.
Don't forget about Mike Evans.
Y'all, Mike Evans. That's what I said. That's what I said.
About Mike
Evans. Y'all, that's what I said.
Mike Evans.
Obuka.
He's gonna do his job regardless, no matter who back there. He's still gonna do his job.
Here's the one that I'm gonna put out there. Y'all speaking about him. Tez Johnson is the one that nobody is talking about. Tez Johnson is the guy that they all laughed at when he didn't run a great 40. And my thing is this: Tez Johnson has game speed. He doesn't have football speed. He doesn't have track speed. He's got game speed. Now, when you look at Tez could be a difference maker in this game. Now, Billy Bowman as a slot is going to have, and at nickel spot is going to have to be physical with this cat.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Turbo, I think your screen froze, my guy.
It could be, but
there we go.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm just saying, I really believe that JPJ gets 2 sacks today. That's just me. I got JPJ with 2 sacks. I also got Brandon Dorless getting a sack today. That's your 3 sacks right there.
Yeah.
What about Rook?
Dorless is starting over Rook right now.
Okay.
So, see,
I think they're gonna rotate him though.
Oh, okay. See, that's what I thought Rook was gonna start today, but
they had the depth chart where they got Dorless starting over Rook Roro. But Dorless earned it though. If you look at the preseason, Dorless earned it.
Yep. I want to shut the Tampa Bay fans up.
The Tampa fans don't bother me. It's the New Orleans fans that bother me. Tampa fans are harmless to me.
See, Tampa Bay just get them
right here anyway.
They get on my nerves.
It's all about 2 Tampa fans I ever bumped into, really.
That's because you be going on everybody TV show and everybody podcast messing with No, I ain't letting you slide with them. See, you cause half of that stuff on yourself. That's the reason why you say I want to shut them up. Yeah, they mess with you because you go in there talking smack and knowing you can't. Look, they got 2 Super Bowl trophies. We have 0. We have no bragging rights until then. Yes, we beat them, but we don't win when it counts. We got to win when it counts so you can go in there and start messing with these folks.
I don't even want to know Tampa Bay fans. So,
boy, you crazy as heck, man.
I still can't get over Bucks saying they expect Super Bowls.
Hey, man, listen. We all got him. Bless his heart.
Hey, but he was cool though. He was cool people.
No, Buck is good people, man. He come up on the week and he actually supports the Birdcage. He loves just talking trash, but definitely shout out to Buck, shout out to Pink Slip Will, shout out to our guy C Dub, and also shout out to Ron. Tell the people where they can find you at, man.
Man, you can find me on Talk Your Ish on Tuesday nights. We be on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. We be everywhere. And you can find me on the Eye Test Wednesday nights around 10 o'clock. And you can find me on Pops and the Henry Brothers. They're on Thursday nights around 10 o'clock. So be easy.
That's a bet. We definitely appreciate you for coming through today, Ron. We definitely thank you for doing it as always. Hey, man, y'all know how we get down. Check out the halftime show. I got you covered, stats, analysis, and then afterwards, we got the post-game show. We have the party line or the benediction. I plan on having a party line today. How about you, Turbo?
Party.
I ain't trying to be slick. It's Sunday. I ain't trying to go back to church saying prayers on the altar today. So it is what it is.
Hey, man, I'm trying to turn on some 803 fresh after this and party and all that line dance, do all that, man. Also, don't forget, get your very own Michael Penix approved do-rag. Finna tie mine up for the game.
Hey,
Let's
man.
go, baby.
Hey, man, definitely appreciate you, man. And we definitely appreciate the fans for coming through. We love y'all. We definitely appreciate it. Hey, if you want to come through, this is the show that we do it for you on when we call it the pregame meal. This is for you guys to come in, give your expectations, your thoughts, and also your analysis. Because guess what? Without you guys, we don't have a show. So we wanted to create a segment for you guys and actually let you guys come in and speak your mind with no judgment. So thank y'all for tuning in. We'll catch you at the half. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be easy. And rise the hell up, y'all. Hey, had to get a little something in there. So y'all be easy.